A really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. King Kong, Joan O'Carroll. This southpaw is the pride of Dublin, Ireland. You know you're in for a fight when you face King Kong. Making his way to the ring, it's Julio Cesar Chavez, multi-time world champion in 3 weight divisions, generally recognized as one of the greatest athletes Mexico has ever produced.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Dublin, Ireland, the southpaw contender, a junior lightweight world title challenger, King Kong, John O'Carroll. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories. Introducing El Gran Campeón Mexicano, Julio Cesar Chavez.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Good counter punching. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Couldn't land that jab. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Halfway through the round, and man, these 2 are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
The straight right just misses. Forth they go. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Oh, and the grand champion might go down. Talk about O'Carroll in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Switch it on. Joe, you're falling through. Don't let him coach through this round or he'll ride it out. Win the round on your jab. Breathe when you're stepping in.
Here we go. It's round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This is not where John O'Carroll wants to be. King Kong is down! I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
Run!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He's up, but for how long? Look at it. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about O'Carroll in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good work at that. Your mind back, your focus back.
On to the third. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know he's later.
Whoa, Johnny, take a King Kong finally goes down. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent him down, and they weren't getting up.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. You had once, you got away with it. You can do it again.
Looks like he's leading halfway. Did you see that? John O'Carroll stumbling and bumbling now. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about O'Carroll in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
That's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. Good round, I like it, I'm happy. But man, first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will clear.
There's the bell for round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This with that jab. That jab won't score. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. This is not where John O'Carroll wants to be. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nope, that jab not going to score. And maybe near for John O'Carroll. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Did you see that? John O'Carroll stumbling and bumbling now. Let's talk about O'Carroll in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
And there's the bell for round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Did well to block that right hook. Punch, counter punch. Only catching air with that hook. And maybe near for John O'Carroll. Down goes Carroll. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Talk about O'Carroll in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down.
Let's start the 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if...
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Dios mío, it's Julio Cesar. Julio Cesar Chavez goes down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four, five. Give me your blood.
they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This is not where John O'Carroll wants to be. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. John O'Carroll stumbling and bumbling now. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Switch on.
Here we go, it's round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Couldn't land that jab. It's all offense, all the time. Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about O'Carroll in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
Hurry up, okay. You let him back into the fight that way.
There's the bell to start round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Lucky that hook didn't score. One punch could change everything in this battle. Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Good fight Chavez in trouble. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot one.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. El Gran Campeon in some real trouble here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This is not where John O'Carroll wants to be. We knew it was going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. No one wins, no one loses. This fight ends in a draw.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner. But eventually, these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A draw.